Bonjour, my friends. History of electric transportation is very interesting and fascinating. So, we might discover interesting facts and biographies of people involved in it while we're studying the subject. Let's talk today about the tramway. I found an interesting article for you guys in Ukrainian newspaper in 1913, so it was printed 111 years ago. It's called Belgian Tramways in Ukraine. My friends, we should admit that tramway is still a big part of daily commute in Ukrainian city these days. Tramways are so essential, they can save lives as well. They were hit in Kharkiv, in Zaporizhia, in Mykolayiv. Their tracks were seriously damaged in 2022, 2023 and 2024. Many of you who watched my videos before know that Mykolayiv tramway provided transportation of water for citizens while water supply was damaged by invaders on purpose and people had no access for drinking water. So let's travel to 1913 and learn thoughts of a journalist with a good background story and details he gave us with introduction into subject of development of tramways in Ukraine and role of Belgian business in it. Just imagine, it was 1 year before World War I has started. So here we go, my friends. Tramway business is one of the most favorite form of investment of capital of Belgian entrepreneurs. Tramway is a sort of a specialty of Belgians. Belgian tramways are spread everywhere around the world and almost in every single European country. Majority of our cities in Ukraine have Belgian tramways, and we owe something to Belgian businessmen and their capitals. The same business model is in Belgium. Big companies manage enterprises and whole dozen or more companies or separate tramways and often local electrical companies. For example, Compagnie Mutuelle de Tramway had 20 tramways and some of them are in Ukraine like in Kyiv and 8 electrical companies. The second company is Belgian General Society for Electrical Companies. It has 13 tramways and many electrical factories that generate electricity for both street light and industrial needs. In Ukraine, this company has interest in Odesa Tramway and Odesa electricity companies. Third company, Société d'Entreprise Générale de Travail, is participating, has investment or interest in 13 tramway companies and also in Kremenchuk, Poltava region, and Mykolayiv, Konka, horse-driven tramway. Banks are standing behind back of these companies, and these banks are real owners of our tramways. Among these banks we might mention General Belgian Society, Bank of Ampan and others. My friends, if you know this Bank of Ampan, please leave your comment below, especially if you are from Belgium. Tramway companies have close ties with various Belgian factories that building wagons, rails, etc. To see how important and profitable participation in tramway business in Ukraine and how good it was for Belgian capitalists, you may take a look at dividend and stock quotes shares of Ukrainian tramways. Kyiv tramway gives from 5.3 to 6.6% and Odesa tramway from 7 to 9.75 and Kharkiv from 3.5 to 5.5. Shares of Kyiv tramway in 1908 at Belgian stock were for sale for 106 francs and 127 francs in 1912. Odesa tramway shares were for 133 francs and in 4 years for 167 francs. Katerinoslav tramway, which is Dnipro now, in 1908 for 95 and 1912 for 130 francs. You also should consider the fact that Balkan wars at the beginning of the 20th century got prices of Russian Empire securities down. We should indicate that tramway companies gave great amount of profit for Belgian owners what other kind of profits, dividends, exchange rate difference for shares. We have to be thankful for Tramways. We receive some Belgian products of manufacturing industry. We have to admit generous salaries of directors of tramway companies locally, board members, members of revision commissions, etc. Country got profit as well. It's a win-win situation. Part of the general expenses of each tramway went to salaries of employees and lodging. So, mes amis, my friends, stay tuned for the next episode. Help me to develop this YouTube channel in English. And I want to share with you more exclusive information I found for you guys. So hit the button, subscribe, hit the like, and stay tuned for the next one.